Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about baby must-haves, well, newborn must-haves. For those who don't know, I gave birth a couple weeks ago. My baby is now 2 months old, so I just thought I'd do this video just to let you guys know what I think are must-haves for when having a baby, what's kind of saved us with our baby girl. But yeah, and then I'll probably just give you some tips and advice come near to the end of the video. First of all, I'd say this first thing that I'm going to show you is my favorite. It's 100% my top of the list for a must-have. This has kind of saved us to have better sleeps. This is her Swaddle. I'll probably show you a clip of her in it as well. Honestly, it is a lifesaver. What we do with her, we basically put her in it at night, because I don't know if it's for everyone, but our little girl, she hits herself a lot in her face and always wakes herself up. If we don't have the Swaddle on her, she always wakes herself up with her hands. She's constantly hitting herself in her face, and also she scratches her face as well. She can scratch her face, but I realised with the Swaddle, if we put it on her at night, she has the best sleeps, the best. At first we was using it throughout the whole day and in the night, but we wanted to get her more into a routine of realizing when it's bedtime and when it's in the day. So now we just put her in it at night time, so she has longer sleeps in the night. She sleeps for about between 5 to 6 hours now in the night, and honestly, that it's a lifesaver, because previously we was getting up like every 2 to 3 hours before we had the Swaddle, and honestly I can't recommend that Swaddle enough. It is a lifesaver. But yeah, the second item, it's not really, obviously this is an essential item, everyone needs to have it, but I am recommending it as a must-have, because I feel like it is crucial, the type of thing you get. So the next item is a good changing station. A good changing station is so important because you're going to use it so much. We got our changing station from Ikea, and honestly it is amazing. We basically, what we do is, obviously you use it a lot. We've got a lamp on there, we've got everything set up on there. You do use it a lot, and I think with our actual changing station, it is forward facing, it's not side facing, which I think is a lot more practical. I don't like changing her to the side, I find it a bit awkward. So yeah, with our changing station you can actually change her like forward, which is, I think, is much better. But yeah, I have put that down as a must-have, because obviously you're changing nappies literally all the time, and I think it's important that you make it more efficient. But yeah, the third item that I've picked for my baby must-haves is, I think it's called the Nosefrida. I got this from Amazon, and obviously basically what it's for is when your baby has a snotty nose, you just put this little end up their nose and you suck the snot out of the nose. This was important to me because I can't do what Aaron does. Aaron just puts his mouth over her nose and sucks the snot out. It is disgrace. Honestly, I feel like I could throw up in my mouth when he does it. I just can't do that method. That's not me. I can't do it. So I got Aaron to order this online for me off Amazon. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it says Nosefrida. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can't, I'll put a link down below anyway, down below. But yeah, Nosefrida, lifesaver. It works a charm. And then whenever she has a blocked nose, I just get this out, suck, and it gets the snot out. So yeah, that's 100% a wicked recommendation. The next one is nappy bin. A nappy bin is, I think, is so crucial. We've got, I think it's called an Ubby, and honestly it is amazing. It blocks out the smell so well. So obviously babies poo stink. I don't care what anyone says. To be fair, when she first started pooing, it didn't smell that much, but recently now she's hit like 2 months, it's honestly, her poos are horrible. But yeah, I've put the Ubby nappy bin down because I think it's efficient. I'll put a clip in just to show what it looks like and how it works, and also it just blocks out the smell, and I think that's the most important thing with the nappy bin. Just put it in, done, and that's it. Smell's gone. But yeah, another thing I'd say is a must-have is a baby nest. I've got one here. This one was given to me. Get it in the shot. This one was given to me as a gift before I gave birth. And honestly, it's so good when you're chilling in the living room and you want to put the baby down to sleep. You just put her on the sofa inside that and she sleeps a dream in it. It's just really good when you're moving around the house to put them in, especially for a newborn, because they sleep so much. But yeah, I put that down as a must-have because obviously you don't really want to be putting them down. I don't like putting her down onto the bed or onto the sofa, just on there. I prefer putting her in the baby nest. So yeah, I have put that down as a must-have. I think that's very important. The next must-have, which I think is very crucial, and I think you should do a lot of research in before you get it, is your baby cam. So this is our baby cam. It is called Eufy. I don't know, I think that's how you pronounce it, but honestly it works a charm. Basically, when we was searching for a baby cam, I didn't want one that was based off Wi-Fi, because I didn't want it to be based off Wi-Fi because I heard a story about someone hacking a baby cam and talking through the mic, and honestly it scared me so much, and I was like, Aaron, no, we can't have a Wi-Fi baby cam. It needs to be an offline baby cam where we can just turn it on and it's just getting it from the actual camera. I'll put a little clip in of the camera and just show you how we've set it up. But yeah, this is amazing. You just turn it on. I hope battery ain't dead. Yeah, there it is. And it comes on and it will show you, when it comes on, it will show you a view of our setup basically. Oh no. When you want it to work, it don't work. But yeah, that's Izzy's bed. Yeah, so that's Izzy's bed, and then you can see it's just pointing down, and then obviously if you turn it up you can hear me talking in it. But yeah, I think that is a must-have. But I do advise, I would advise getting an offline cam, just due to the fact that you get weirdos. People can actually hack cameras, so getting an offline one, I know no one can hack that, do you know what I mean? And I know no one's watching my baby but me and Aaron, so I have put that down as a must-have. My final must-have is a bottle drying rack. So I'm breastfeeding, but I do pump and put it into bottles so Aaron can feed her as well. So obviously I have to wash bottles, etc., and clean bottles, but the drying rack is so important. I didn't realise how important it was. It's actually crucial because before we got the drying rack, I'll put a clip in of our drying rack, but before we got our drying rack, we was just putting it on. We were putting the bottles on a piece of tissue to dry, and honestly, they were taking forever. But when we got the drying rack, they dry like literally within half an hour to an hour, and the bottles are ready to go again. So I definitely think that is a must-have. But yeah, they are my must-haves. I haven't got a lot, but I do think like what I've mentioned so far are crucial for when having a baby, and I think they do help a lot, play a massive part in making your life just a bit more easier. I am going to talk about some tips and advice when it comes to obviously having a baby, and not even a baby, a newborn, because my baby girl is kind of a newborn at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, I think most importantly, compromise. So me and Aaron, we kind of take shifts when it comes to her, or even not even take shifts. We was taking shifts at first. Now what we do is like he changes nappies in the night and I feed. So it's just about having a balance if you can. I think it's really important. People say this don't help, but I think it really does. And sleep when your baby sleeps. Honestly, do it. Forget about the washing up. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Yeah, just forget about the chores in the house. Just forget about it. If you are tired, sleep when the baby sleeps, because your baby is up every 3 hours near enough, unless like obviously you can get them in a routine. The baby's up every 3 hours, and you just find yourself so tired. Like, I remember the first couple of weeks, me and Aaron obviously became parents, and we were looking after her. We both found ourselves blacking out, like completely blacking out, and waking up scared, thinking, oh my god, where's the baby, da, 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 because we were so tired that like we had no recollection of like when we fell asleep, what was going on. Like, I remember a couple of weeks back, I must have fell asleep and while Aaron was feeding her, and then I've woke up, and I've woke up in the middle of the night, looked at Aaron, and I was like, oh my god, where's my baby? I panicked, because you panic because you like, you don't like even remember falling asleep, but it's because you're so tired. That's why I do think it's so important. Like now, I take the time out in the day 100%, because waking up in the middle of the night, I can't not sleep at some point in the day. I can't not have a nap because I won't function properly. So I know at some point in the day she's gonna fall asleep, and I take that time to just nap with her and have a nice good sleep, especially because I'm working out as well. I need energy. I need energy to function through the day. So yeah, I definitely think it's important that you can't try and sleep when your baby sleeps. People say, oh, you can't do it, it's impossible, da, da, da. You can. It's just about just don't feel like you need to get things done all the time. Do you know what I mean? If you need to just take that time out, the chores can get done later on. Do you know what I mean? Even just 1 hour of sleep, like 1 hour of sleep, makes a massive difference. Just take the time. Trust me, it helps. It really helps. I don't know if every parent experiences this, but our little girl, she had trouble going to the toilet, especially because she was born premature as well. She really struggled to do a poo. Really struggled. Bless her. She used to always be in pain trying to get it out. And then we come across this hack, well, trick, hack, whatever you call it. If you get a wipe and wipe it across the baby's belly, it actually makes them go to the toilet. It's the weirdest thing ever, but it works. And obviously now she's got a lot stronger now. She pushes them out like it's nothing, really. And she farts like it's nothing. She used to struggle to get her farts out as well, but now she's really good, she's strong. But previously, like the first couple of weeks of when she was out, she really struggled. And doing that wipe trick, wiping it across her belly, oh my gosh, it was the best thing. It put her out of so much pain. And definitely just wipe it across the bottom, below the belly button. Just wipe it below the belly button, and trust me, it works. It is amazing. It's such an amazing trick. I'm so glad we like come across it. This is not baby advice, but I think it's important. Try and spend time with your partner. Like, try and actually, like, so much is going on for both of you. Do you know what I mean? You're kind of trying to get used to obviously having a baby, but you can kind of forget about each other because you're just focusing on the baby. But I think it's really important to actually spend time, sit down and chill with your partner when your baby's sleeping. Just spend time with them, and try and do things that you would do before. Like me and Aaron, we still make sure we get a movie in. We always watch movies. We're always watching movies or TV series. We always make sure at night time that we watch a movie together when she's sleeping. It's just anything really, any little thing that you can do together, just do it. Keep it going, because you don't want it to be a case where you're just literally forgetting about each other, forgetting about your relationship, and focusing on the baby, because that's not what it's about. If you guys love each other, then your whole family love will be even better. So I do think that's important. And my last piece of advice, just stay calm. Don't panic, don't stress about anything. I think I've learned having a kid that a lot of things happen that you're not told about, but you just have to learn as you go, and don't panic. Don't worry about it. You'll get through it, whatever you're going through. I think if you panic and you're anxious and stuff, it rubs off on the baby. So don't ever worry. If you are worried, speak to a professional. Don't show the baby that you're worried, if that makes sense, because it really does show. And when that baby's crying and you're stressing out, it's not gonna make the situation any better, trust me. But yeah, that is my video for today. I just wanted to talk about the baby must-haves. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please just like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back with some more information or content.